So the next part is identify flower parts and their functions. Okay. Plants use their flowers to reproduce or make offsprings. Flowers are not just for looking pretty. Their main job is to reproduce. This means they make babies or offsprings in the form of seeds. Okay. Flowers can have male parts, female parts, or both. Together, the male and female parts make seeds that can grow into new plants. The male part of a flower is called stamen. The stamen is made of a long, thin filament that holds the anther. Okay? Like you can say that think of a stamen as a pollen marker. It has two main jobs. The very top part that actually makes the yellow dust we call pollen, that is anther. Okay? And filament, the long thin stick that holds the anther up high, or bugs or the wind which can reach the pollen. Okay? So the anther makes pollen. The female part of a flower is called pistil. The pistil is located in the center of the flower and is where the seeds are formed. Okay? It has three main sections, which is stigma, style, and ovary. Okay? Stigma is like the sticky top part that catches the pollen. The next one is style. You can say that the tube that the pollen travels down. And ovary, the bottom part where the seeds grow. Okay? Okay, this slide basically explains the process of how a flower actually makes a seed. So, the first step is pollination. Pollination happens when pollen lands on the stigma. Okay, like this is the very first step. It happens when pollen, which is like a yellow dust, lands on the stigma, which is the sticky top part of the flower. Okay, male cells from the pollen can travel down the long style to the ovary. Eggs are stored inside the ovary. When a male cell reaches an egg, the male cell and the egg combine. This is called fertilization. Okay, like once the pollen lands, it travels down a long tube called the style. And at the bottom of the tube is the ovary, which holds tiny eggs. When the pollen meets an egg and they join together, this is called fertilization. Okay, each fertilized egg can grow into a seed which can grow into a new plant. Like that fertilized egg then grows into a seed which can eventually become a brand new plant. Okay? So, flowers have petals and sepals. The petals help attract pollinators to the flowers. The sepals covers and protect the flower when it is a bud. The stigma is the opening at the top of the pistil. The pistil is a flower's female part. Pollination happens when pollen lands on the stigma. Okay? Okay. Look at this diagram. See those purple oval shaped tips on the stalks? Those are anthers. Okay? And look at very middle of the flower. This one. That light green waist shape is a female part. Okay? And the top landing, this one. This one is basically the stigma. And this long neck is basically style. Okay? And these are the petals. Like the large light purple strip parts are the petals. And those green leaves, these are the sepals. Okay? Okay, here's a conclusion. Plants make their own food through photosynthesis using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to create sugar for energy. Okay, unlike us, plants don't go to the kitchen for food. They use sunlight, water, and air to make their own sugar for energy. This process is called photosynthesis. Like we have three main ingredients in this: sunlight, water, and air. Okay, they reproduce through pollination, where pollen from the male part, which is stamen, reaches to the female part, which is pistil of a flower, leading to fertilization and seed formation. Okay, like to make new plants, pollen from the male part must reach the female part, When they join, they make a seed. Okay? These seeds grow into new plants through the germination and completing the life cycle and allowing plants to keep growing and spreading. Okay, once a seed is planted in the dirt and gets enough water, it wakes up and starts to grow. This process is called germination. And the seed grows into a plant, the plant makes flower, and the flower makes new seeds. This cycle keeps going so that plants can keep spreading across the earth. Okay?